We are back with the Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM.com, the World Center of Broadcast Media, and I'm here with Corintha Turvalon. She is my co-hostess, and to my left, I have Cynthia Davis and Elisa Flowers. They are with Financial Education Services. It is an organization that will help you improve your credit and do a whole lot of. They're giving us a tremendous education today on credit and different things. And by the way, if you want more of an education, we have a chat line that is available for you, and all you have to do is just send a message, and I'm sure that either Cynthia or Alicia would love to hear some of your feedback out there if you want to send some messages. And right before we went to the commercial break, ladies, I was talking about the fact that there's a stigma about credit and some of these credit repair agencies, and being a PR guy, I'm always very aware of branding and things, and so what's different about FES? Like I had told you all, I've had a lot of interactions with FES through the years when they first really came on the scene a few years ago up until now, and I've always found them to be a reputable company. But you got, maybe the two of you can go into more depth to substantiate your company.
Sure. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, which, by the way, in this industry is incredibly difficult to get. We've been in business since 2004, and we've had that high rating the entire time. So that really lets people know. We all know where they're going to go. If they're not happy with the services and you're not doing it, they're going to the Better Business Bureau to tell them about it. So incredible ratings there. And, you know, the company itself being around since 2004, all the top executives have been there since the beginning. So the vision of the company has stayed. You know, but it's the marketing part that's new. It's people like Elisa and myself that are, you know, really trying to get the name out of financial education services of how many people that we can help. So it's much more credible, and reputation of the business is top of the line for sure.
Yeah, and you know, our founders have 30 years of experience in this industry. So although the company is not 30 years old, the founders have 30 years of experience in the credit restoration and banking industry.
Yes, and that's really critical, is that you understand about the business that you're connecting yourself with. If you're anything you're getting involved with, and we talk about being in business and getting involved in things a lot on this show, and it's like doing the research. I had a chance to go to an opportunity meeting recently that these ladies gave, and I was so impressed at the education, at the way that you educated the audience and showed us that there is another way, that you don't have to just bury your head in the sand and pretend that your credit situation is going to improve, that you can take action.
Yes. Absolutely. And you do have the power to do that. That's the beauty of it. I think most people just don't know what they don't know. You know, at the end of the day, the Fair Credit Reporting Act was instituted because the credit bureaus are privately held billion-dollar companies, and most people don't realize that. They don't make money making sure your credit file is correct. They make money, you know, selling your files to companies that want to extend you credit. So basically what we do is we force them to do what the law says. The law says they have 30 days to prove that those negative items are really yours. And that's the beauty of this. That was my bankruptcy. It was. But the burden of proof was on the bankruptcy court to respond within 30 days. They didn't, so it was deleted. Wow. Same with the judgment. So now, certainly if I applied within a year, you know, of having the bankruptcy, I would have to check the box on that mortgage application that says I had a bankruptcy. It's still filed at the courts. But what it's not doing is damaging my credit. It's not keeping me from going out there and doing the things that I can do with it. It's not impacting my ability to rent and my car insurance and my interest rates on my credit cards. I mean, I helped my son get his score to well over 750, and we were able to walk in and refinance a 15% car loan, you know, down to 4%.
Wow. Yes.
That put, you know, hundreds of dollars back in his pocket. Absolutely. It's a huge deal.
You really have to look at it in terms of dollars and cents. Yes. And when you think about the amount of money that you're losing, you know, people, they are always talking about, I don't have enough money to pay my bills, or this or that, and you have to be aware that some of the things that you're paying for that you don't have to be paying for, investing in an opportunity that could help you to not have to shell out that amount of money, could make the difference in you being able to spend your money elsewhere.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. And the amount that you pay for the service, in my opinion, is nothing compared to the money that you save. I mean, there's just so many people that have saved thousands of dollars per year just on their car insurance premium. And just starting to put that money back in, getting into a neighborhood that you want to get into, buying a home for the first time instead of throwing it away to rent. I mean, everybody that has rent is paying a mortgage. They're just not necessarily paying their own. So it's like, how about investing in yourself and changing your lifestyle? Because that's exactly what having good credit does. Changes your lifestyle.
And Corintha, I know that you are willing.
Yeah.
Corintha's a brave person. She's an awesome person. And she has some things that she would like to share with all of us related to credit and some.
Yes.
So go ahead and present to the ladies.
Of course, yes. I felt like this might be a great opportunity for myself to present a situation in which, okay, how would your services help someone like me? And this would be something that I know I could relate to a lot of viewers on. So personally right now, I have struggled a lot with credit card debt throughout my life. Specifically in college, it started when I first went to college, and you know exactly what I'm going to tell you. These evil people that sit outside with
free
t-shirts.
Free t-shirts. Yes,
They do.
I know.
I don't know how they do their jobs. I mean, really, it just, of course I signed up for 5 credit cards. I was brand new,
Wow.
here you go. And then my mom helped me out of that situation, but then I ended up back into another, in recent years, I've ended up in another credit card debt situation. And I've actually reached out to and gone to, because I wanted to put my head in the sand and not deal with those creditors, I basically, in order to stop the phone calls and stop, stop all of that attention, I basically, and not wanting to confront them, I ended up going into a credit cards consolidation service in which they now are taking care of that for me. But I know that my credit score is paying the price for that right now. Absolutely. And so, it's affecting things like, my fiance and I going to move in the next, and looking to rent in another location in the next month or two and things like that. So what kind of advice would you have for someone like me? And I wish I'd known you many years ago.
You know us now, don't you worry.
Exactly. Right? Exactly. Yeah. So what kind of advice do you have for me, ladies?
Yeah, so one, you took action to correct something, but there's more action you can take.
Yes.
Cool.
You are definitely, your situation can definitely be helped by our company, because what we do as you're going through that process and paying those creditors through your debt consolidation, yes, your credit score is being harmed.
Right.
So what we do is we dispute with the credit bureaus anything negative, whether it's a collection, a charge off, no matter what it is. While you're going through your process and paying down that debt through that company, it's showing a 30-day late, a 60-day late,
right,
a 90-day late. So yes, we definitely can help you get that removed from your credit profile.
Wow.
Absolutely. So
That's
yes,
wonderful.
there is hope. You did the right thing. You took action to pay down the debt, and we can continue and get your credit score improved by getting you involved into the program.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And the only thing that I would add is that it's kind of the point that we didn't learn this in school.
Yes.
This is why you keep going through this cycle, right? You're not the only one. There's so many people out there that feel the exact same way. And that's why we're financial education services. We teach people the things that we didn't learn in school. They should have taught us how to manage our credit and our finances and protect our identity, and how do you balance a bank statement. I mean, you figure that out when you start getting NSFs, don't you? Your balance here goes overdrawn. And so that's what we do. We provide the education that we all needed a long time ago. So you would be in the service, yes, getting your score increased, but what's so powerful beyond that is that it won't happen again, because you'll be able to learn those tools so that you will never get in that situation again.
You have to understand that there are people in industries out there that deliberately want you to fail credit-wise.
Oh, yeah.
And even though they're like wolves in sheep's clothing, let's say. But we'll stay away from that, because we've got these champions of credit who are going to be on a regular basis coming on the show and showing you how you can combat that, how you can really take control of your credit and regain your independence and be able to do the things that you want to do with your money. Ladies, will you give the audience information on how they can get in contact with you to learn more about financial education?
Sure, absolutely. You can reach us at area code 702-527-4101, or you can reach us at thecreditmedic911.com.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to have these ladies coming on a regular basis to teach us about credit. And we're going to take a short commercial break, and they're gonna start singing in here.
God, thank you
Stay tuned. We're going to have Christmas carols in a few minutes.
Perfect.